Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for a final part for the worst movies of 2022 end of the year video, and this is for part 3 for the worst movies of 2022 video that I'm going to be mentioning from numbers 5 to 1 and where I left off. So I'm continuing where I left off from the last video, but this is only for my top 5, and then that's going to be it for the video. So, yeah, I'm going to discuss from 5 to 1 what movies are on in the top 5 and let you know my thoughts on each movie. That's the remaining 5 movies, of course. So, let's dive into this worst movies of 2022 end of the year video for part 3. Now, at number 5 is Firestarter. Now, this was a really bad movie because of the fact that the story was not interesting. I know Stephen King made an original film back in the 80s for this, but it did not do very well with Drew Barrymore playing as Charlie in the movie, and also the actress that played as Charlie in this one. I don't know. It just the pacing was so. This movie was just not good in any way. And Zac Efron plays as the dad in this movie. Charlie's like this fire starter or whatever. She has this fire ability. And it just, the movie's script and all that, and the plot and all that was not very good. So at number 5 was Firestarter. Number 4 is Moonfall. Fuck this movie. For sure. Um, Basically, it's about the moon trying to make landfall onto the earth, and it just no. And the ending was so stupid for this movie, and I couldn't stand the ending. And I'm like, wait, what? It was just so ridiculous, the ending, and how it turned out. This movie, it just no. Halle Berry plays in this movie, so does Patrick Wilson, and uh, also the guy who played uh, Sam Tarly in Game of Thrones is in this movie, but it wasn't a very good movie, and it just turned out to suck. So, yeah, fuck this movie, Moonfall. I fucking hated this movie. So at number 4 is Moonfall. At number 3 is Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Now, this movie was just really bad. It's just them playing a game called Bodies, 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 and then the movie didn't turn out very well. The ending was stupid as well. So I'm glad I put this in my top 5 because this was a really bad movie. And sorry for choking and hiccuping for a moment. I tend to do that sometimes, so please forgive me on that. But yeah, I wasn't impressed with this movie. It turned out to suck, and it just this movie just this pacing and the premise of it was not very interesting and compelling of a watch. And when I got to the end of the movie, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? That's the line you're gonna say at the end of the movie? So it was a stupid ending. So at number 3 is Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Alrighty, we're down to the last 2. Number 2 is Good Morning, the Machine Gun Kelly movie. This is another terrible ass movie. It has Machine Gun Kelly, Mod Sun, Avril Lavigne, and Pete Davidson, Megan Fox, Becky G is in this movie, and many other actors and all that. So, yeah, pretty much I hated this movie. Machine Gun Kelly is playing as an actor in this movie in Hollywood, and also is making so many mistakes and stupid mistakes, and this movie sucked big time. And it's one of the worst movies of 2022 for sure. So don't recommend you guys check it out because it came out back in May this year and it was bad. So yeah, I wasn't impressed with the movie script and all that. They got high so much and then they basically had to fix their mistakes and their fuck ups, and it's just like this movie's going nowhere, honestly. So at number 2 is Good Morning. Sorry, I almost said Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Good Morning is what it's called. Mourning is how they're pronouncing it, which is fucking stupid. And Modson was stupid in this movie, and I can't really stand him as a singer or pop punk artist. And finally, at number 1, drum roll please, They/Them. This movie was really bad. It's about a gay conversion camp or some kind of conversion camp for gays, transvestites, pansexuals, other things like that. I don't fucking know. But this movie did not do very well. It was just a really bad story, and the premise behind it was really bad. And Kevin Bacon plays as the counselor at the conversion camp place, and it just, I don't know, this was one of his worst movies this year, and I was really disappointed that he was in this movie. I'm like, why did you sign up for a movie that is gonna suck total shit, honestly. Sorry if I slurred with my wording. So, it was a bad movie. It's one of the worst movies of this year, and I highly don't recommend you check it out. I got done watching it. I didn't finish watching it, but I only did watch up to 30 minutes, and I was pissed off after this movie. I was like, fuck this movie. They're just really putting these people down, honestly, and all that. You can definitely go check out my Rantish movie review if you haven't seen it. I think you will enjoy it for sure, because I do rant a lot about this movie. I really hated this movie. So at number 1 is They/Them. That is going to be it for the worst movies of 2022 part 3 video. Like I said, it wasn't going to be a long video because I had only 5 movies to talk about. So comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the worst movies of 2022 parts 1 to 3 videos, if you enjoyed them, and this final part as well, which is part 3, of course. And if you did enjoy this worst movies of 2022 parts 1 to 3 videos, comment below and let me know what you guys thought of this final part, and also the previous 2 parts to worst movies of 2022 end of the year video if you enjoyed them. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I probably will be taking a break from videos until Monday because of Christmas Eve and Christmas, because my mom wants me to take a break from videos, so I'm like, that's fine. I'll try to do a live stream if I can tonight. If not, expect one next week, unfortunately. I'm really sorry that I might have to delay the live stream to like next Tuesday or something like that. I'm just so busy with life and all that, and getting ready for the end of the year stuff. And there is going to be 2 more end of the year videos. I want to do some Okay to Meh song and album mentions in due time, but that might have to wait till next week sometime, so definitely tune into that. But I hope you enjoyed this worst movies of 2022 parts 1 to 3 video. This is the final part, which is part 3. I hope you enjoyed it. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible, but stay safe. Take care, guys. I will have more videos coming out, probably Monday at least. For the best albums of 2022 will be Monday. For sure. It's going to be a lot of ground to cover, because there's 80 albums, plus an honorable mention as well. So, that's a lot. But as always, I will see you in my next review. Have a great Christmas, guys, if I don't see you again. And Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Have a great Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I meant to say. Sorry, I'm slurring with my wording. And as always, I will see you in my next review.